Inside the Lives of Billionaires. A Day in the Life of a Family Office. CEO. The world of a family office CEO is one of quiet influence, where the stakes are measured in billions and the responsibilities extend far beyond mere wealth management. These executives operate at the intersection of finance, legacy, and lifestyle, serving as the architects of dynastic wealth for ultra-high net worth families. Their days are a meticulously orchestrated blend of high-level strategy, personal diplomacy, and crisis management, all conducted with the discretion befitting their clients' stature. Here's an inside look at what a day in the life of a family office CEO. 6:30 a.m., the early brief. The day begins before the markets open. In a sleek home office overlooking Manhattan's skyline, or perhaps from a sunlit terrace in Geneva, the CEO sips espresso while scanning overnight market movements. Bloomberg terminals hum softly in the background, displaying real-time data on equities, bonds, and commodities. A quick review of the family's portfolio performance is followed by a scan of global headlines, geopolitical tensions, central bank announcements, or a sudden drop in a key asset class. The CEO's phone buzzes with a message from the family patriarch. Let's discuss the renewables fund after breakfast. The tone is casual, but the subtext is clear. Every decision carries weight. 8 a.m. Breakfast with the family. Breakfast is less about eggs and toast and more about alignment. Over a private meal at the family's penthouse or a discreet corner of a five-star hotel, the CEO listens intently as the billionaire outlines their priorities. Perhaps it's a new philanthropic initiative, a generational transfer of assets, or a bold bet on a nascent tech sector. The CEO's role here is equal parts advisor and confidant, balancing the family's ambitions with the realities of risk and regulation. "We need to diversify," the billionaire says, pushing a plate aside. "But I don't want to lose sight of our core holdings." The CEO nods, already mentally drafting a strategy to balance growth with preservation. 10 a.m. The investment huddle back at the family office's headquarters, a discreetly luxurious space designed to impress but not ostentatious, the CEO convenes with the investment team. Around a glass-topped conference table, analysts present updates on private equity deals, real estate acquisitions, and venture capital bets. The CEO drills down on details. What's the exit strategy for the biotech portfolio? Or, how exposed are we to emerging market debt? The conversation shifts to a new opportunity, a distressed asset in Europe or a pre-IPO tech startup. The CEO's instincts are sharp, honed by decades of experience. "Let's dig deeper," they say, but keep the position size manageable. 12:30 p.m. Power lunch is rarely just a meal. It's a chance to network, negotiate, or glean insights from industry insiders. The CEO might meet with a private banker to discuss lending options for a mega yacht purchase or a hedge fund manager pitching an exclusive investment vehicle. The setting is understated elegance, a private club or a Michelin-starred restaurant, but the stakes are anything but. Between courses, the CEO's phone lights up with an urgent message. A regulatory change in Asia could impact the family's holdings. They excuse themselves briefly to instruct the legal team to assess the implications. 2:30 p.m. Philanthropy and legacy. For many billionaire families, wealth is not just about accumulation, but impact. The CEO spends the afternoon in a boardroom reviewing proposals for a new charitable foundation. The family wants to focus on climate change, but the CEO ensures the structure is tax-efficient and aligned with their long-term goals. Later, they meet with estate planners to discuss generational wealth transfer. The conversation is technical: trusts, offshore entities, succession planning, but the underlying theme is legacy. How will the family's wealth endure for decades, even centuries? 5 p.m. Crisis management. No day is without its curveballs. A call comes in. One of the family's luxury properties has been hit with a lawsuit. The CEO quickly assembles the legal team, reviewing the details and crafting a response. Meanwhile, the markets are volatile, and the family's portfolio is taking a hit. The CEO reassures the family with a calm, measured update. "We've hedged against this scenario. Let's ride it out." 7:30 p.m. Dinner and diplomacy evenings often blur the line between professional and personal. The CEO might dine with the family at their estate, discussing everything from art acquisitions to their children's education. Alternatively, they could be hosting a discreet gathering for industry titans, where billion-dollar deals are brokered over vintage wine. The CEO's ability to navigate these interactions is as critical as their financial acumen. They must be part strategist, part psychologist, and always impeccably discreet. 10 p.m. The final review. As the day winds down, the CEO retreats to a quiet space to review the day's events and prepare for tomorrow. Emails are answered, reports are scanned, and a final check on the markets is made. The phone is never far away. Billionaires keep unconventional hours, and the CEO must always be available. The weight of wealth, the life of a family office CEO, is one of immense privilege and pressure. They are the stewards of generational wealth, tasked with preserving and growing fortunes while navigating the complexities of family dynamics, global markets, and an ever-changing regulatory landscape. It's a role that demands brilliance, resilience, and an almost surgical level of precision. But for those who thrive in this rarefied world, the rewards are unparalleled. The chance to shape legacies, influence global markets, and live at the epicenter of power and wealth. In the words of one CEO, it's not just about managing money, it's about managing dreams.